Did you know the man who invented the modern traffic light also saved countless lives with his groundbreaking gas mask? Today, we're diving into the life of Garrett Morgan, a genius whose inventions transformed the world, but whose story you probably haven't heard. Stay with us, because what we're about to uncover will not only surprise you, it might just change the way you see history. In this video, we're diving into the untold story of Garrett Morgan. From the streets of early 1900s America to becoming an iconic figure in innovation and safety, Morgan's achievements are still shaping the world today. We'll explore his inventions, struggles, personal life, and the legacy he left behind. Don't forget to stick around for some exclusive behind-the-scenes moments about his life that you won't hear anywhere else. Garrett Morgan was born in 1877 in Paris, Kentucky, into a world that didn't value his potential. Born to formerly enslaved parents, Morgan's early life was shaped by adversity and the barriers of racial discrimination. His family was part of the African American community that faced systemic challenges at every turn. But even as a young man, Morgan showed an incredible drive to succeed. With very little formal education, he taught himself the skills he would later use to become an inventor and entrepreneur. He moved to Cleveland, Ohio, where he started working in a series of jobs, sewing, machine repair, odd jobs, and more. But Morgan wasn't just going to stay stuck. He knew he had more to offer the world. Garrett's journey to success wasn't easy, but his story was just beginning. But how did he go from these humble beginnings to becoming one of America's most impactful inventors? Keep watching to find out. Morgan's first major breakthrough came in 1914, but it wasn't what you might expect. At the time, firemen were risking their lives in dangerous smoke-filled buildings with very little protection. Morgan recognized this and began working on a way to protect these brave men from suffocating smoke. In 1914, Garrett Morgan patented the safety hood, a device that acted as a gas mask, allowing people to breathe clean air in toxic, smoke-filled environments. Morgan's safety hood was revolutionary. He even demonstrated it in a public rescue, saving lives and proving its effectiveness. This invention didn't just impact fire departments. It had potential uses in many industries, from chemical plants to military operations. This invention would go on to save countless lives. But it wasn't just a practical tool. It was a vision of safety in a world that often put its workers at risk. And Morgan wasn't done yet. His next invention would impact every single person who drives today. If you've ever driven through a city, chances are you've encountered a traffic light. But did you know the man behind this life-saving invention also had to fight against the odds to bring it to life? As cars became more common in the early 20th century, traffic congestion became a huge problem, and accidents were frequent. There was a need for a more effective way to manage traffic flow, and Garrett Morgan had the solution. In 1923, Garrett Morgan patented a new type of traffic signal that included a yellow caution light, something that had never been done before. Before his innovation, traffic lights only had red and green signals, and the flow of traffic was chaotic and dangerous. Morgan's system gave drivers more time to prepare for stopping, reducing accidents, and making roads safer for everyone. His traffic signal was installed in Cleveland, Ohio, and quickly became a standard for cities across the country. Morgan's addition of the yellow light was a small change that made a huge difference, and it's something we still rely on today. But Garrett Morgan's journey didn't stop here. His story is more than just about inventions. It's about overcoming obstacles and leaving a legacy. Garrett Morgan wasn't just an inventor. He was a trailblazer in a world that wasn't ready for him. Throughout his life, he faced not just professional challenges, but deep personal struggles due to racial discrimination. Despite his brilliance and contributions, Morgan was often overlooked, sidelined, or ignored. His race, being a black man, made it difficult for him to gain the recognition he deserved. And he fought tirelessly to protect his patents and ideas. Even though Morgan faced setbacks, his resilience was unwavering. He built his own businesses, including a successful hair care line, proving that he could thrive even in a system that tried to shut him out. His work with the gas mask and the traffic light weren't just professional successes. They were personal triumphs, breaking through racial barriers and creating a path for other black inventors and entrepreneurs to follow. Morgan's story wasn't just about work and invention. It was also about his life outside the lab and boardroom. He married twice and had 3 children, and his family was central to his life. Garrett Morgan was known to be a dedicated father who worked hard not just for his own success, but for the success of his children. While he was fiercely private, he was also a man who cared about his community. He was actively involved in local African American organizations and worked to support and uplift black communities across the country. Morgan's life was a balancing act between being a hard-working businessman and a committed family man. His ability to juggle both shows just how multidimensional he really was. Garrett Morgan wasn't just a brilliant inventor. He was also a savvy businessman. His inventions allowed him to build a successful career, and he eventually amassed significant wealth. In addition to his work as an inventor, Morgan ran a successful business, including a popular line of hair care products. His entrepreneurial spirit was as strong as his drive for innovation. Despite his contributions, Morgan didn't enjoy the wealth and recognition that he might have earned in a different time. Racial discrimination meant that he often didn't profit as much from his inventions as he deserved. But Morgan's financial success wasn't just about money. It was about proving that black entrepreneurs could build empires, even in the face of systemic barriers. Today, Garrett Morgan's legacy is still very much alive. His inventions are still in use, most notably the traffic light system that millions of people rely on every day. Though he was overlooked in his time, Morgan's contributions were finally recognized posthumously. In 2013, he was inducted into the National Inventors Hall of Fame, securing his place among the greatest innovators of all time. Garrett Morgan's story is a testament to the power of innovation and perseverance. He was a man who didn't let the obstacles of his time stop him from changing the world for the better. His legacy lives on in every life, saved by a traffic light or gas mask. Garrett Morgan's life reminds us that true greatness isn't just about the inventions you create. It's about the obstacles you overcome and the lives you impact. His legacy continues to inspire us today, and his story deserves to be remembered. If you found Garrett Morgan's story inspiring, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe for more untold stories of incredible black innovators, inventors, and icons. Share this video with your friends and spread the word about the brilliance that often gets overlooked in history. And hey, drop a comment below and let us know which other unsung heroes you want us to dive into next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.